Long ago in the ancient world, the Trojan War erupted between the city of Troy and the United Greek states. This legendary conflict began with a beauty contest that changed the fate of empires. It all started at the wedding of Peleus and Thetis, where the goddess of discord Eris tossed a golden apple marked for the fairest. Three goddesses, Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite, claimed the prize. Unable to decide, they turned to a young Trojan prince named Paris to judge. Each goddess tempted Paris with a powerful gift. Hera, queen of the gods, promised him power. Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, offered wisdom and military skill. Aphrodite, goddess of love, vowed to give him the love of the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris chose Aphrodite's offer, setting off a chain of events that would lead to war. Aphrodite helped Paris journey to Greece to meet Helen, the wife of King Menelaus of Sparta, renowned as the world's most beautiful woman. Paris and Helen fell in love, and he took her back to Troy, angering Menelaus and the Greeks. Menelaus and his brother Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, rallied the Greek states to bring Helen back. The Greeks assembled a mighty army, including heroes like Achilles, Odysseus, and Ajax, and sailed to Troy. For 10 long years they laid siege to the city. The fighting was brutal, with famous warriors from both sides facing off. Achilles, the Greeks' greatest hero, won many victories but clashed with Agamemnon over a captured maiden, causing a bitter rift. Achilles withdrew from the battle, and without him, the Greeks struggled. During this time, the Trojan hero Hector, son of Troy's king Priam, led his people bravely against the Greeks. Eventually, Hector and Achilles met in a dramatic duel. Achilles defeated Hector, killing him and dragging his body around the city walls in a show of vengeance. Hector's death dealt a heavy blow to Troy, and soon after, Achilles himself was struck down, his heel wounded by an arrow shot by Paris. The Greeks grew desperate to end the war, and clever Odysseus came up with a plan. They built a massive wooden horse and hid their best warriors inside it. The Greeks pretended to retreat, leaving the horse as an offering for the Trojans. The Trojans, believing they had won, brought the horse into the city as a trophy. They celebrated their victory, unaware of the hidden soldiers. That night, while the Trojans slept, the Greek soldiers emerged from the horse and opened the gates for the rest of the Greek army. Troy fell in flames, and the Greeks finally reclaimed Helen, ending the brutal 10-year war. The Trojan War left a lasting legacy of bravery, betrayal, and loss. The city of Troy was destroyed, its heroes gone, and the Greeks returned home, carrying memories of a war that changed the ancient world forever. This tale of love, loyalty, and tragedy lives on in stories, poems, and legends, capturing the imagination of generations.